Hey, this is Kat, and you're watching Kat Loves Sex, the podcast, Episode 2, A Week in the Life. This week's episode is all about a typical week in my life, and it's true glimpses into what I do day to day. It's really been designed to answer a couple of questions that I get all the time, like, what's it like to be an entrepreneur? What's it like not to have a 9-to-5? What's it like to work in the sex toy industry? So these are all questions that I think are most easily answered when you see snippets of my true day-to-day life, and that's what this podcast is all about. But before we get there, I also get the question, why Kat Loves Sex? Why such a risque title? Well, that's actually an easy one to answer, or easier than you might imagine. First of all, my business, Oh Canada, is all about adult products and lingerie, but what it's really about to me is helping people express their sexuality. And I think that's so important. I've always been interested in sex-positive culture, and so I'm thrilled to be working in that industry. So secondly, and maybe most importantly, I do love sex, and I think it's so liberating to be able to be myself and to be able to say that. So I hope you love sex too, and welcome to episode 2.
Friday night. Just waiting for Daryl to come over. It's pretty late actually, but we both tend to work really late. I thought I'd tell you a little bit about my schedule because it's kind of funny. This is kind of an unusual night because I'm sort of taking Friday off, but generally speaking, it seems that really Monday to Friday doesn't really apply to me anymore. I actually sometimes forget what day it is because one of the dangers and one of the great things about being an entrepreneur is that in making my own schedule and because I love what I'm doing so much, I end up kind of feeling like I'm working and playing all the time, like doing both at the same time. So yeah, good thing actually that I have someone to pull me out of that. But I have to say that's one of the huge benefits to being an entrepreneur. So if that's something that you're really interested in, it's I think one of the few ways that you can do it is to really have that flexibility. I work when I want to, I play when I want to, and because I'm doing what I really enjoy, it makes it easy. The days go by really quickly though too. I've been working today from about 8 o'clock in the morning, and it's about 9 o'clock at night now, and I basically just stopped. So yeah, don't be fooled either. Being an entrepreneur is a lot of work. Today I was chasing down inventory shipments, trying to make sure that they're all going to get to my warehouse in Mississauga before I got my last rush of Christmas orders. So today I'm off to see family. I'm actually trying to stop by the St. Lawrence Market because I've had absolutely no time to cook. Or more like, I kind of don't make time for things like that because I always feel like there are other things that I need to do with one of the businesses or for one of my freelance clients. So I end up kind of putting off the things that maybe I don't love, cooking being one of them for sure. Despite the fact that I'm on my way to see family via the St. Lawrence Market, I actually have my laptop with me. As you can see, pretty much every day I have my laptop with me just in case I need to do some business on the run. That's one thing about being in my type of business is that especially around the holiday season, things really don't stop. In fact, actually they're extra busy. So I need to make sure that I keep on top of that regardless of what else is happening in my life. So here we are in the St. Lawrence Market. I just picked up some cheese, which is sort of my substitute for cooking. Cheese and some like fancy olives. If you haven't been here, the St. Lawrence Market is really cool, really great for that kind of stuff.
A day in the life with Kat. Always following around, trying to catch up to her as we're inside the St. Lawrence Market.
So here I am on a normal casual day. In addition to running O and other entrepreneurial endeavors, I also actually am recording an album. So I'm heading it right now. This is sort of casual me. Not really normally dressed up for a video podcast, but that's okay. Headed out to go and meet Andrew Lauzon, who's my very talented producer and music partner. He's from Audio Geek. Little shout out to Andrew. So that's what we're going to go do now. We're actually trying to figure out what the scheduling is going to be like as we're going to be doing some recording in January. So we have to figure out the rehearsal schedule, all that kind of stuff. So all of this has to play into the very busy time that it is for my business right now, being that it is Christmas season. So bit of a hectic schedule at the moment. Okay, so this is Andrew from Audio Geek. Andrew, why don't you say a little bit about what you do? This is like show and tell.
Yes, my name is Andrew, and I'm on Audio Geek. I have been working with Katrina for quite some time
really
now,
long time.
A really long time on the New Medusa project, which is our musical endeavor, and I've been producing and writing with Katrina to make some really cool creative music that you're going to hear soon.
So what else do you do, Andrew, when you're not helping me with my project?
When I'm not working on the New Medusa, I do composition of music for film and television, video games as well. I've been working on a video game recently, and session work as guitar and bass. I play live, and consulting, and
Andrew's
educating, and just kind of all things audio, sound design as well. So
Andrew is very, very humble, but essentially he does absolutely anything regarding audio really, really well.
If it involves making noise, yeah, I make noise. Basically, is what it boils down to. You know, I try and make it sound more sophisticated, but that's what it boils down to. I make noise.
So if you're looking for any kind of music for corporate videos or for a TV show or anything like that, video games, definitely contact Andrew. He is my go-to guy par excellence. And how do people contact you?
Can contact me via email at andrew@audiogeek.ca or on Facebook, Twitter, all that
Jazz.
Yeah, all that jazz.
Some exciting news as well. Something really good happened today. A client that I've done some work for in the past actually gave me a ring today and wants me to work on a really exciting project. And it falls right between the busy seasons for O. One busy season obviously being Christmas time or the holidays, and the other busy season being Valentine's Day. So I'm really excited. It's a great project, and yeah, it's been really good news today. So that's been a nice respite from all the craziness dealing with inventory and logistics. For all the sort of risqueness of my business, that's the reality. Is I'm often also working on freelance marketing projects, which I also love. They just aren't maybe as risque as you might imagine. And then I'm also chasing up inventory. And when you're chasing inventory or anything like that, you could basically be selling anything, ball bearings, widgets of whatever description. And it's all the same sort of process. One fun thing that I got to do today too, though, in addition to getting that really cool client call, was I was putting new products up on the website, and I love doing that. It feels like shopping. Even though it's not, it really feels like shopping. How girly is that for me to say that? So it takes me about half an hour per product to get it uploaded onto the back end, to get all the pictures input and all that kind of stuff. So it's actually quite laborious. It takes a really long time, but I love doing it. So I got to do some of that as well today, which is great. So yeah, now a bit of a product showcase. Again, products that I have at home that I get to use myself. So this is a Jimmy Jane massage oil candle, and I burn these when I'm at home by myself. Sometimes it's nice to kind of set a romantic, relaxing mood, and you don't even need to have your partner over. So what I really like about these, they're all natural. They smell absolutely amazing. They cast a really pretty glow. And they're actually massage oil, so you can actually dip your finger in them. Watch me do it. Look, I won't burn. And the oil actually never gets hot enough to burn your skin. So how cool is that? And I absolutely love the smells. And I'll actually use them even as like hand lotion or foot lotion, or use them after a bath or that kind of thing. So yeah, and I've definitely also used them for romantic purposes, don't get me wrong, or romantic purposes involving another partner, I should say. They're really great massage oil. Anyways, I digress. As you can tell, it's burned down quite a bit, and that's because I burn these all the time to scent my condo, especially while I'm working. I think it's important to treat yourself and to make yourself feel good, and that's what these do for me. So that's one. A really awesome perk of working in my type of business, of course, is that I get lots of really cool, I don't know if they're gifts if I'm giving them to myself, but I get lots of really cool products. So because I was at the warehouse on the weekend, I got to pick up some cool stuff. So again, I know you hear about the Kissaholics all the time if you watch this podcast, or if you watch the first episode, I should say. But I really love them. So I now have all the colors that I'm missing. So I'm really excited about that. My Kissaholic plumping lip glosses. Can't go wrong, right? we also have been expanding the lingerie catalog for O. I was actually in Las Vegas in September looking at some new brands and looking at new products from the brands that I already carry. So I'm really trying to expand that side of the catalog quite a bit. So I love, love, love lingerie. And this is actually, I had a conversation with some of my family actually on the weekend, my female family members, and we talked about how great it is to have on nice lingerie, even if you're just wearing sort of boring run-of-the-mill clothes or like bum around the house clothes or what have you, and I totally agree with this. I think it's really great to wear sexy lingerie, for example, underneath a suit or something that's maybe a little bit more masculine. And guys, I know that, or hetero guys I should say, I know that you'll agree with me that lingerie is just damn sexy. So, this is something I picked up for myself. And I got some really sexy little red lace boy shorts to go with it too. I was actually going to wear it tonight because I'm headed over to my boyfriend's house, but I decided since we kind of have a date night going on in a couple of days when we go to the event called Ho Ho TO, where O Canada is a sponsor, I thought I'd maybe say
Alexa, this is Alexa, one of the main organizers of Ho Ho TO. Hi! A sold out event for the Daily Bread Food Bank.
And thank you so much for sponsoring. You guys are amazing. We are delighted to have you on the table. And oh my God, people are talking about that naughty bottle.
So here we are with Rami the Minx.
Hi.
And Bunny, who's currently being camera girl, but we'll get her in a second. And just dropping off some awesome lingerie as part of the burlesque costuming for their show on Sunday.
Her face went red.
Oh, you didn't like it?
This is the Batchy lingerie bra. What size is this? Is this for me?
That one's for you, yeah.
Okay. Did we get... Okay. It's gonna be interesting. Bid more. Holy shit. I'm allowed to swear on this, right? Look at her shoes.
Yeah, of course you can.
So you get a photo of that? Damn.
Yeah, that's the bustier. Isn't that cool?
I was thinking of wearing this with the green thing. Okay. Put on this. Holy.
Teeny
It's tiny. This is the extra small?
No, it's just a standard one size.
You like it?
Yeah, it's cute.
Will you fit in that?
Maybe.
Wow.
Wow, look at this picture.
Hot. I think people who wear gloves all the time are totally obnoxious. You know? Just a thought.
Do you know?
Sorry, I have more.
That's okay. Do you actually know people that wear gloves all the time? I can't think of anybody who wears gloves all the time.
I'm just probably thinking of like Diane Keaton.
Mm.
You can't do shit with these on. Ooh. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm keeping this one. So this with my green tutu for my Mr. Grinch song. And
Awesome.
I have a green feather. And then I'm gonna wear these earrings.
Ooh.
And a green bow tie, and then green tights. And then my girlfriend is we're gonna tie a branch to her head. Can you pull the pants down to see? Because it's giving, yeah. Walk on camera.
Not yet.
Come look in the mirror. You can see your tattoo through it.
Yeah. That looks cute, actually.
Anyway, moving on.
Maybe you don't have any quick changes.
No.
Because that would be quite interesting.
We get to, like, just say when we're ready. It's like, play another song, play another song. Hi, I'm Rami the Minx, and we have a show at the Bovine this Sunday, December 18th at 9 p.m. We are the Alfettes presenting Classic Burlesque Christmas. I'm Bunny Angora, and we're here with O Canada. That's OHHCanada.ca, and we're modeling the red mesh dress.
Ooh,
Check out this back.
Yeah.
So cute. This is our opening performing act outfit. We're coming out, and we're going to have a little snowball fight with you guys. And then we're going to kick off the show to, you'll just have to wait and see what song it is, because I can't really remember what it's called.
No, it's a secret.
So I'm here with Kim and Sandra from How to Be Awesome, and they have kindly invited me to do a podcast. So that's what we're doing today. So what kinds of stuff are you going to ask me?
We're going to ask you why you started up your own business, the process of turning it into a full-time job.
Okay.
And, just tips
how do
for
you
people.
do that? Because
Yeah.
I don't even know how to ask questions until you start talking.
Gotcha.
So, because this is something I know nothing about.
It's
at all.
basically, so that if anybody out there is thinking they want to become an entrepreneur and they don't know where to start, they
Cool.
can get your experience from that.
So hopefully I say something smart. Maybe.
I have a lot of travel coming up in the new year. One of the really great things about my job, because I do love to travel, is that I go to a lot of trade shows and other events that are important for the business. So I'm going to be in San Francisco in January, and then New York in February, and Las Vegas in March. So, as much as I love doing all that traveling, I actually have to do a bunch of travel planning too, and figure out all the dates for all that kind of stuff, and book my hotels. I do this all online myself. I have worked with travel agents before, and sometimes they're absolutely fantastic, but for simple trips, I like to plan it myself because I like to have freedom of choice, and I'm also I'm pretty picky when it comes to airlines, so not so much where if like one fare is totally better than the other, then I will definitely pick the cheaper fare, but if it's a pretty minor difference, then I like to be able to pick that stuff for myself. So yeah, really boring, crappy accounting work ahead of me. That's my exciting, riveting Saturday night, and then after that I get to do some pretty fun travel planning, and then I guess I'll just go to bed. So happy Saturday.
Okay, so that's it. Thanks for tuning in to episode 2. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it maybe inspirational if you're thinking about becoming an entrepreneur, or you already are one, or in the very least, mildly entertaining. So thanks for tuning in. See you next time. Ciao.